What if the air conditioner you choose this summer ends up doing the exact opposite of what you bought it for? Instead of cooling your home, it leaves hot spots everywhere, keeps you awake at night, and quietly drives your electric bill through the roof. Today, we're counting down 6 window air conditioners that actually deliver comfort, efficiency, and real-world value. Stick around until the end to find the one that fits your space best, and as always, you'll find all the links waiting for you in the description below. Let's kick things off with our number 6 pick, the TCL Window Air Conditioner. There's a special kind of frustration that comes from stepping into your room after a long, exhausting day and realizing it feels exactly as hot as it did when you left. Many compact air conditioners claim to cool small spaces, but in reality, they blast cold air in one direction while leaving the rest of the room feeling sticky and uncomfortable. That's where this TCL unit starts to stand out. Built around a straightforward mechanical control system, it focuses on doing one job exceptionally well, delivering dependable cooling without unnecessary complexity. The moment it gets to work, the 4-way directional vent begins pushing air exactly where it needs to go, helping eliminate those frustrating pockets of trapped heat that often linger in smaller rooms. With 5,000 BTUs of cooling power, it's designed for spaces up to 150 square feet, making it an appealing option for bedrooms, studio apartments, dorm rooms, and other compact living areas. Instead of overwhelming the room with uneven airflow, it creates a more balanced cooling experience that feels noticeably more comfortable over time. Another small detail that makes a big difference is the washable filter. Day after day, dust and airborne particles quietly build up inside a room. This filter helps capture those contaminants while remaining easy to clean, helping maintain airflow performance without constant replacement costs. Energy efficiency is another area where this unit earns its place on the list. With an 11.0 combined energy efficiency rate, it manages to keep cooling costs surprisingly reasonable, especially for users who run their AC regularly throughout the summer. Now, it doesn't offer the modern convenience of a remote control like some higher-end competitors, and those who prefer app connectivity won't find those features here. But for many buyers, simplicity is exactly the point. Fewer electronics often mean fewer complications. For renters, students, and anyone searching for reliable cooling on a budget, this TCL unit proves that effective comfort doesn't always require premium pricing. Now let's move to the next contender. At number 5, we have the Hykolity Window Air Conditioner. Few things ruin a summer night faster than lying awake in a room that simply refuses to cool down evenly. One corner feels comfortable, another feels humid, and every few minutes you're getting out of bed to adjust settings that never seem quite right. The Hykolity aims to eliminate that entire experience. What immediately separates this model from many compact competitors is its smart connectivity. Instead of walking across the room every time the temperature changes, you can control the entire system directly from your smartphone. Whether you're arriving home from work or relaxing under the blankets, adjustments are always within reach. And that convenience becomes surprisingly addictive. The system allows temperatures as low as 61 degrees, giving users more flexibility when dealing with intense summer heat. Combined with customizable airflow controls, it creates a cooling experience that feels far more personalized than many traditional window units. Covering up to 250 square feet, it's well suited for bedrooms, home offices, and medium-sized living spaces. As temperatures rise throughout the day, the Smart Eco mode works quietly in the background, helping reduce unnecessary energy consumption while maintaining comfort. Then there's the washable filter, a feature that often gets overlooked until allergy season arrives. By helping keep dust and particles under control, it contributes to a fresher indoor environment while reducing maintenance costs. Now, it may not reach the near-silent operation levels offered by premium models, But considering everything else it delivers, the value proposition remains incredibly strong. The 24-hour timer adds another layer of convenience, allowing you to schedule cooling around your daily routine instead of constantly making manual adjustments. For remote workers, students, and anyone who values both comfort and smart home convenience, the Hykolity creates a cooling experience that feels modern without becoming complicated. Coming up next at number 4 is the Windmill Window Air Conditioner. Most people assume a window air conditioner is something you tolerate rather than something you admire. It's usually a bulky box hanging from a window, making noise while disrupting the look of an otherwise beautiful room. The Windmill takes a completely different approach. Before it even turns on, its design makes an impression. This isn't simply an appliance designed to disappear into the background. It's built for homeowners who care just as much about aesthetics as performance. But looks alone don't earn a spot this high on the list. One of its most impressive features is the upward airflow system. Rather than blasting cold air directly at whoever happens to be sitting nearby, the unit sends air upward at a 45-degree angle. The result feels more natural, helping cool the room evenly while reducing that uncomfortable cold air in the face sensation. Then, there are the dual insulating side panels. This may sound like a minor detail, but it directly impacts efficiency. Poorly insulated side panels often allow precious cooled air to escape while outside heat finds its way inside. Windmill's design helps keep conditioned air where it belongs, maximizing comfort while improving performance. Smart home users will also appreciate the app integration, whether you're adjusting temperature settings or switching between the 3 fan speeds. Control remains accessible without leaving your seat. The hidden auto-dimming LED display adds another premium touch. During the day, it's functional and easy to read. At night, it quietly fades into the background without filling the room with unwanted light. Of course, sophistication comes at a price. Compared to more budget-focused units like certain GE models, the Windmill requires a larger upfront investment. But for buyers who care about both design and performance, that investment often feels justified the moment it's installed. And speaking of installation, the included pre-assembled installation kit helps remove much of the frustration typically associated with setting up a window ACK. For design-conscious homeowners and tech enthusiasts, this is one of the most elegant cooling solutions available today. The unit is built for significantly larger spaces, delivering enough cooling power to handle up to 800 square feet. Whether it's a large living room, open concept floor plan, or a busy family area, it has the capacity to make a noticeable impact, but raw cooling power is only part of the story. The real magic comes from LG's advanced dual inverter technology. Traditional air conditioners often operate like an on and off switch, constantly cycling between extremes. This system adjusts more intelligently, helping maintain stable temperatures while using less energy. The result is something you feel every month when the utility bill arrives. LG claims energy savings of up to 35% beyond standard requirements, making it one of the strongest efficiency-focused options in its category. Even more impressive is how quietly it accomplishes all of this. Operating at just 44 decibels, the unit fades into the background instead of dominating the room. Conversations remain comfortable. Movie nights stay immersive. Sleep comes easier. And for buyers already invested in smart home technology, ThinQ integration unlocks app control and voice commands, allowing adjustments without touching the unit itself. Quick reminder before we continue, if one of these air conditioners feels like the perfect match for your space, you'll find every product link waiting in the description below so you can check current pricing and availability anytime. Now, the LG does feature a heavier fixed chassis compared to some lighter alternatives. However, the included easy mount installation kit helps simplify the setup process considerably. For large households and homeowners battling serious summer heat, this LG unit delivers a combination of power, efficiency, and refinement that's hard to ignore. Coming in at number 2 is the Midea Window Air Conditioner. There are air conditioners that cool a room. And then there are air conditioners that completely transform how a room feels. The Midea U-shaped model belongs firmly in that second category. One of the biggest complaints people have with traditional window units isn't cooling performance. It's the noise, the rattling, the vibration, the constant mechanical presence that never lets you fully relax. Midea approach that problem differently. Its innovative U-shaped design allows the window itself to help block operational noise, creating a dramatically quieter experience than conventional units. The result is astonishing. At its lowest setting, it can operate at just 32 decibels. That's not simply quiet. That's the kind of silence that makes you double-check whether the machine is even running. For apartment dwellers, work-from-home professionals, students, and light sleepers, that difference becomes impossible to ignore once you've experienced it. But silence alone wouldn't justify this ranking. The inverter technology also delivers impressive efficiency gains, providing over 35% energy savings compared to standard requirements. Throughout a long summer, those savings can add up in a meaningful way. Another unique advantage is flexibility. Unlike many traditional designs, this unit allows you to partially open your window for fresh air without completely removing the system. That may sound like a small convenience, but it's something many users end up appreciating far more than expected. Smart home integration adds voice control and remote access, allowing temperature adjustments from virtually anywhere. The installation process can require a little more patience because of the custom support bracket. Compared to simpler entry-level units, setup takes extra attention. But once installed, the reward is one of the quietest, most efficient, and most innovative window air conditioners currently available. And that brings us to the top spot. Taking the number 1 position is the BLACK+DECKER Window Air Conditioner. Every summer, countless homeowners watch their energy bills climb higher and higher while still struggling to keep their rooms comfortable. The air conditioner runs constantly, the humidity lingers, and somehow the house never quite feels cool enough. BLACK+DECKER focuses on solving that everyday reality. With 8,000 BTUs of cooling power, this unit comfortably handles spaces up to 350 square feet, making it an attractive option for apartments, bedrooms, living rooms, and medium-sized family spaces. What makes it especially appealing is its balance. Instead of chasing luxury-level pricing or ultra-specialized features, it concentrates on delivering dependable performance where most people actually need it. The cooling remains consistent. The controls are straightforward. And the included remote control makes adjusting settings from across the room effortless. Another standout feature is the use of eco-conscious R32 refrigerants. By helping reduce energy consumption, it supports lower operating costs while maintaining strong cooling performance throughout demanding summer conditions. Installation is another area where this unit shines. Many air conditioners turn setup into an afternoon-long project. BLACK+DECKER keeps things refreshingly simple with a design intended for straightforward double-hung window installation. The accordion side panels may benefit from additional insulation foam when compared with premium models like the Windmill, but that's a relatively minor trade-off considering the overall value being offered. For renters, families, and budget-conscious homeowners searching for dependable cooling without overspending, this unit consistently delivers where it matters most. After comparing every model on today's list, the winner goes to the Midea Window Air Conditioner. While every unit here serves a specific type of buyer, the Midea simply strikes the most impressive balance between innovation, comfort, efficiency, and everyday usability. The whisper quiet 32 decibel operation completely changes the living experience, while the inverter technology and energy savings help it continue delivering value long after installation day. That combination is difficult to beat. And there you have it, our top window air conditioners for beating the heat without sacrificing comfort or efficiency. If any of these models caught your attention, you'll find all the links in the description below. Thanks for watching, and remember, the right air conditioner doesn't just cool a room, it changes how your entire summer feels.